Hi guys, last year I bought this one. It's a sling strap. It goes over my shoulder like that, and it allows the camera, who will be hooked up to this little one here, it allows the camera to move freely up and down. The sling strap comes with a bracket that looks like this. So the hook of the camera goes into that one. That's pretty obvious. And then the bracket itself goes into the tripod nut or mount or whatever you want to call it. Okay, safe enough. Now, so the camera is hooked up to this one, and then it allows me to move the camera up and down as I want, or rest it at my hip. But I did one more thing. I got this one. This is a belt clip, which I'm very fond of. This nut here, or pin, goes into the tripod mount of the camera, and it's pretty convenient having this one on your hip. The belt goes in here, comes out here, and you just tighten it up, and that's it. And then the camera thingy goes in like that, and you have the camera secured on your hip. A few dollars on eBay. Perfect thing. Perfect, right? So I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this one goes in here like that. Okay, it's safe and tightened. Okay, and then whoopsie daisy. This one goes to my belt like this. I got it on my hip, so here it is, right? And then I like this solution. Fits me perfectly because it gives me two options. I can either hang it and just having it resting. You see, it moves freely, right? Okay, I can hang it and it rests at my hip, and I got both hands free. But on the other hand, if as the camera might move around a bit, hanging only in the sling strap, I wanted to secure it with the clip. And this is what it looks like when it is secured on my hip here, and it's perfect. Perfect. I got two options for a very fair price, and so far everything is just fine. But there was one thing that happened that I want to share with you, because the thing is that this nut inside my battery grip came loose, and this is a different battery grip from the one that I had in December. The one that I had in December looks like this, like that. Looks more or less the same, okay? And the brand of this one it's called Zeikos or Zeikos, I don't know how to pronounce it. And the issue with it is that this nut here came loose. And that got me pretty nervous. I'm gonna see if I can show you this. I got a flashlight. Okay, now if you look carefully, you can see that you see that there is a small space between the nut and the plastic bodywork here of the camera, battery grip. You can see that small space, right? So what happened was that as I had it hanging on my hip in the sling strap or in the belt clip, this nut came loose, and that little part, the metal ring here, came loose from its mounting down in here of the inside of the battery grip. And it didn't come out all the way, but it was wiggling around. And at that moment, the only thing that secured my camera from dropping to the ground was the strength of the plastic. That was the only thing holding it into position. And that was my nervous moment. Now, one could say that, hey Boris, what do you expect, right? You bought a piece of crap battery grip for $15. Of course it's not going to be as strong and sturdy as the Nikon one, because the Nikon one, I'm told, has a magnesium framework in it, and that's what you pay for. Yeah, I do understand that. But that's not, my stupidity is not what this video is about. It is about weight on a battery grip, because it is pretty obvious to me that a battery grip with this kind of construction is not designed to carry the weight of my camera. The camera is a D5300, it has the battery grip on it with the extra batteries, and the lens is a Tokina 1120. And what actually happened here was that on a tripod, when mounting a battery grip like this on a tripod, the weight is vertical. The stress on the nut inside the battery grip goes from above to the ground. Okay, it's vertical this way. But when I hang my, had my camera hanging on my hip, the weight direction or stress, how do you say that? The weight and the stress and the direction of the stress goes the other way. It goes from the battery grip to the sling strap or the hip clip. Okay, it goes the other way, so it got separated like that because it separates because of its own weight. Yeah, you understand. Now, so what I'm saying here, if you got a cheap battery grip, don't do what I did. Okay, you might drop the camera to the ground, and that's going to ruin your day for sure. Be careful. Know what you buy. I bought myself another one. It's a Meike, M-E-I-K-E, and this nut here, I hope, I've tried to find information on the internet about it, but I haven't succeeded yet. But what I'm hoping is that there is a metal plate inside here that supports the tripod mount, and the only way to figure out without taking the battery grip apart, which I don't want to, I have done it once and the cable came loose, right, is to electrically measure it. So if I have electrical connection between the center nut here and one of the 6 screws, then I know that there is a metal plate under here that safeguards the position of the tripod mount. That's the second to last thing. The last one, yes, I will post a video to the guys who sold me the Zeikos battery grip, just to inform them of my experience. Where I bought it is not important. The important thing to me is that they know what they're selling. Yes, a bit of disappointment, but nevertheless, I paid $15 for it. The Meike, whatever battery grip, I bought it used and paid was it $18 for it? It's still a bargain compared to the very expensive ones from Nikon themselves, which goes for about, what is it, $100 or $200, something like that. I don't have that kind of money. Actually, what I did in December, I ended up carrying my camera like this, lens on my shoulder, holding it with my hand so I didn't have to carry the weight, and I had a sling strap attached to it. Because yeah, that's what I ended up with. So this was a pretty actually very convenient, and I still had the sling strap attached to it. So now you know, don't be stupid as I was. Be careful, protect your stuff, have a fun day.